What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. You can't see me because I'm covered in bricks. So in this video, I'll be talking about the Adidas Powerphase Black. Many people call them bricks because, they're not going to make any money. But, in my opinion, there's always a way to make money. So stay tuned. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode number 3 of reselling sneakers and buying from StockX and selling through Flightclub. So as you know, the Powerphase just came out and I had 2 pairs of those. So I was able to get those for retail through Yeezy Supply and the Adidas website. I know they sat on there for a while, which is pretty rare for a Yeezy shoe, but you know, in my opinion, I think that these will be a hot buy and for long-term purposes. So, as you know, let's go ahead and take a look at the current market space of these shoes. So, as you know, the rules of how I go about buying and selling sneakers is number 1, get the shoe pulled up. So, we went ahead and did that on StockX and Flight Club. Next thing we like to do, once we get both of them up, is analyze the numbers. So here we could take a look at, let's see if these shoes actually sell. So if we go ahead and click all, let's go ahead and refresh this so we could get the live numbers. I like to go ahead and take a look at the sales velocity in terms of the shoes selling. So we could see here from 439 to 449, five pairs sold between these, and we could take a look at the sizes that sold. So 10, 8.5, 12, 9.5, and 5. So very broad size ranges. And so next thing that we know that it does sell, that we want to go ahead and take a look at all sizes. So once we take a look at all the sizes, we could take a look at my favorite 8.5 to 10. So we could see 133, 132, 135, 130. Not that much money to be made off there after fees if you were to sell it on Flight Club. But let's take a look at right now what's the lowest. So we could see that a size 6 and a size 5 is selling for $115. So let's go ahead and go on Flight Club and see exactly how much these shoes are going for. So 175, size 6, 175, my 9.5 range. So 175. So we can see here that right now there's barely any money to be made. But if we go ahead and take a look here, a size 6 or size 5, $115, and the people who would buy these types of shoes would be women's shoes. So the best sizes to get for women's is between 5 through 6.5, because that goes to women's 6.5 to size women's 8. So many women are in that size range. So if we take a look and say we bought a shoe at $115, which is the size 6, plus $13 for shipping, would equal to $127, $128. And let's say if we immediately sold it on Flight Club, so $175 is what they would be going for. So 80% of that would equal $140. So $140 you would get, and you paid on StockX $115 plus shipping, which would profit you about $12 to $13, which is nothing, So in this case, I mean, obviously there's still room to make money, but in my opinion, the best way to analyze this type of shoe, and if you bought the shoe and you're considering buying it, I believe this is a buy and hold strategy. So as you know, whatever you risk and your reward, it determines off the hype of the shoe itself. And with this shoe, I believe it will go up in value. And a great way to see exactly how and if it would be to compare it to the Powerphase that recently came out as well. And this is the Yeezy Powerphase Calabasas colorway in the off-white color. So we could take a look here. So this shoe came out. Let's take a look here. So we'll put it up on StockX as well. Powerphase, the core white. Let's see here. So many people had their views on the shoe that it was a dad shoe. It looks like the Reebok. It's an ugly sneaker, but people like that. There's always someone that's willing to wear the shoe. So let's go ahead and get this pulled up here. It's taking a while here. Let's see, right over here. So if we click all sizes here, you can see what the current price of people are selling them for, and we could take a look at Flightclub and see the prices of what they are selling for. So size 10, $350, size 9, $385. So as you can see, the price, it's a complete difference in price. And let's see when these came out. So these shoes came out, and the thing that I love about StockX is that you could actually see. So came out exactly a year ago, March 28th, 2017. So over a year, and the price range of these shoes within the 12-month range is about $281 to $359. So you can see that it was obviously selling at $281 3 months to 7 months after the release of the shoe, and it's kind of skyrocketed since. So we could take a look at, right now that the black colorway, it's going to go up in value, especially with it being a black or white shoe that most people actually wear. It's not something so out there. So, and let's just go ahead and take a look if we can make money off this sneaker itself. So let's take a look here. If we click all, let's look at the cheapest price here, $225, and that's a size 14 right over here. Size 14 for $225. Let's see what a size 14 is going for at StockX. So this is an example that on Flightclub, it's going for $235, and StockX, $225. So obviously no room to make money. So next thing you kind of like to do is take a look at what is the most expensive size on Flightclub. So size 4, $450, size 5, $500, $375 for size 8, $450, $385, $350, $330, size 12, $350, size 12 and a half is going for $440. Let's see if there's a 12 and a half here. Oh wow, $550, yeah. So obviously not there, but let's just go ahead and take a look at a size 4 for $450. A size 4 for $450 is equal to $326. So $326 plus the shipping would equal $340. But let's say if you were able to sell it at $450, $360 minus that. So there's really what your risk and your reward is not worth it. But what you can see here is that as it goes on and past 12 months, it's almost a year up to the shoe, the market stabilizes, and within this specific type of sneaker, especially with the Yeezy line, it's a great shoe to buy. So that's why I believe that if you bought the shoe and if you buy it right now, the black colorway, and you hold it for over a year, it will definitely go up in value. You can watch this video a year later, and if the shoe didn't go up in value and you didn't make at least $80 to $100 on the sneaker, leave a dislike, talk smack. I can't say bad words on my channel, but who cares? But you could go ahead and leave a comment saying, hey, I didn't make money on this sneaker and you're terrible, and I will unsubscribe. But if I'm right, you need to subscribe, and you should subscribe because you should watch it go up. But there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. The price of these shoes will definitely go up. And I remember when these first came out, the white colorway, I sold them for $200, and I made a profit because these retail for $120. So made money off that, $80. But if I waited a little bit, I could obviously have made more money. But with my strategy about reselling shoes, it's a little bit more different, and depending on your need for the money. So please leave a like, leave a comment, and please subscribe, and stay tuned for episode 4.